everyone, my name is James and welcome back to another video. And in this video we're going to be discussing why I think it's possible that Max Verstappen could clinch the title ahead of Lewis Hamilton at the upcoming Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Now, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can at James_Formula 1, and there'll be a link in the description. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Now, before we begin, I just want to say that my thoughts are very much with the Williams family following the sad passing of F1 legend Sir Frank Williams on Sunday. He founded the Williams team in 1977 and it's gone on to win 7 drivers' titles and 9 constructors' titles. He's a true legend of the sport, is Sir Frank, and I was lucky enough to meet him at the 2016 British Grand Prix, which is where I took this photo of him that you're seeing on screen now. And he was such a lovely and kind person. Sir Frank will really be sorely missed. So let's get back to the video, and right now it is mathematically possible for Verstappen to wrap up the title in Jeddah. Right now he leads Hamilton by 8 points in the standings. So if Verstappen wins in Jeddah with fastest lap and Hamilton finishes 6th or lower, or Verstappen wins without fastest lap and Hamilton finishes 7th or lower, Max will be world champion going into the last race in Abu Dhabi. He could also clinch the title in Saudi Arabia by finishing 2nd if Hamilton were to finish outside of the points. However, as I've said in my previous video, I do think Mercedes have the advantage in Saudi Arabia due to the high-speed nature of the circuit. And if you want to see that video, I'll leave a link to it in the description. So should that be the case, how can Verstappen take the title in Jeddah? Well, in my opinion, I actually think there's a good chance that we could see a bit of a crazy race in Jeddah, and this could totally change how the race goes. And in my opinion, there are 3 reasons for this. One of them is that I think there will be first lap mayhem in Jeddah. For starters, it's a circuit drivers have not raced at before, so they'll have no previous knowledge of what it's like going wheel to wheel there, which could make the first lap a bit tricky to navigate, I think. I mean, look at previous races, for example. When Paul Ricard came to the F1 calendar in 2018, there was carnage on the first lap, and the same principle in 2020, when Mugello came to the F1 calendar, it was also a crazy start there as well. Now, I know at the most recent race in Qatar, which is a brand new circuit that came to the F1 calendar this year, everyone got through the first lap okay. But you've got to remember, it's a bit of a wide circuit. But in Jeddah, it's a very narrow, high-speed street circuit. And I therefore think that by turn 4 on the first lap, there will be a safety car. The first 3 corners, drivers may get through okay, but it's so narrow going into the high-speed turn 4 section. And I just think some drivers will try and stick a wheel somewhere, which will end up being the wrong decision and result in a crash. Now, if this does happen, you never know who could end up suffering as a result, and should Hamilton get caught up in it through a bad start, for example, it could leave the door open for Verstappen to win the title. You just never know. But if there was mayhem on the first lap and Hamilton and Verstappen got through it okay, another thing which could determine how this race goes is punctures. Like in Qatar, the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix will be a night race, and therefore track conditions will be similar. And also like Qatar, the Jeddah circuit has lots of high-speed corners, with the main difference being that in Jeddah there are more long straights. So I think the front tyres will be punished in a similar way as to how they were in Qatar. We saw in Qatar the left front take a lot of punishment, but I think in Jeddah it will be the right front taking more of the pain, as Jeddah is an anti-clockwise circuit. And if you look at what happened to some of the drivers in Qatar, including Valtteri Bottas, they got unexpected punctures. Now, I think the teams will be well aware of this going into Saudi Arabia, but you never know. The same thing could happen and tyres could just explode without warning, so therefore it could happen to Hamilton in Jeddah, which would completely destroy his race, and again, that could leave the door open for Verstappen to go on and win the title there. So should Mercedes and Hamilton be very quick in Jeddah, that's how I think Verstappen could win the title in Saudi Arabia, because I think in terms of outright pace, it will be very tough for Red Bull to match Mercedes, and I think Red Bull are going to need a bit of luck if Verstappen can wrap up the title in Jeddah. But then again, everything I've said in this video could happen to Verstappen. But guys, what do you think? Do you think Verstappen could wrap up the title in Saudi Arabia? Let me know in the comments below. But guys, before we end the video, I just want to say a massive thank you, because we've just hit 2,000 subscribers. That means so much to me. Thank you so much for your support. it just means the world to me. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.